Okay, welcome back everyone. This is Bruja del 69. We're gonna go ahead and jump into a tarot love reading for Michael B. Jordan and Laurie Harvey. I am so sorry for being MIA ever since I came back from the winter break and back to work. Like things have just been I've been very busy. Things have been just like moving quickly, and so finally I've gotten a breather because my school went virtual, and it's also going to be the long weekend, so no school Monday. And yeah, I'm feeling way much better. I was sick a couple days ago. I mean, I'm still sick, but not sick. So I just tested. I took a COVID test today to see if I have COVID, but thankfully my symptoms have gotten better. All I have is like a little bit of shortness of breath, and my taste is still not completely 100%, but we're getting there. Someone had requested a Laurie Harvey and Michael B. Jordan reading. I keep forgetting to look at the person who have requested these because I want to personally tell you thank you for engaging with my content, for believing, and for enjoying my readings, that you actually want to hear more. For every suggestion that y'all give me, like, I take that to heart, and I'm sorry that I haven't delivered anytime sooner, but I'm always gonna do, even if it's a later time, I'm always gonna want to provide those readings that y'all ask for. So right now we're doing Laurie Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. I know I have to still do Lil Baby's reading, so it'll be coming up. I personally, I don't follow this couple. I know from a little bit, like I know Michael B. Jordan is an actor and he's very successful. He's known for his looks and a lot of people find him handsome. I'm taken, so I try to do my best to be the best partner ever. So I don't try to, like, speak on attraction and whatever, but he is a great looking man. And Laurie Harvey, she herself, I love Family Feud. So this is Steve Harvey's daughter. And if y'all know Steve Harvey is like, he is the game show host, or was. And then he has his own Steve Harvey show. And like, he has this beautiful daughter. And she's 25. So she fell in love with Michael B. Jordan. And while everyone was worried about, Michael B. Jordan's relationship status, because he seemed to be like single for a while and like a bachelor, he is now on a long-term relationship with Laurie Harvey. They have over a year together. So we have people who are wondering, like, what is up with them, right? First and foremost, I did look at their numerology to see like what are their life path numbers, and Laurie's life path number is the 4. Her birthday just passed. Her birthday's on January 13, 1997. Homegirl is younger than me. Oh my goodness. And her life path number is a 4, which her archetype is the Emperor. They are meant to be bosses, leaders, entrepreneurs. They are happiest when they are actively participating for a cause, and just, they have to do something. Like, they have to have a project in mind and be the pioneer behind it. Michael B. Jordan's birthday is on February 9th, 1987. His life path number is a 9. And interestingly about his life path number is that that's like the last number, single digit number, which is the number 9. So it talks about a continuous evolving, like people that have this life path number are continuously evolving throughout life, and to the point where this life is very important. This particular life, if y'all believe in past lives, this reincarnation that they're on is particularly important because it's talking about the closing of a cycle. So these people are are humanitarian because they're here for a bigger cause. They're compassionate because they have to care about everyone, and like the higher conscious, right? So they are known, their archetype is the hermit. This is like one of the wisest people on earth, and they are known to be withdrawn because they need alone time to really reflect on their values and, like, you know, their experiences. They meditate because they need to ponder about their path and where they want to go, and they continuously evolve to reach their higher self. So these people have like a high calling, and they can't be sellouts. Like, you know, they have to have a purpose, and they are more than just money or wanting to make money, more than wanting to be famous. It's all about what can they do with their power to give back to the humanity and to make this world a better place. So let's look further into Michael B. Jordan. Let's see what kind of dude he is. If I I'm sorry, I'm gonna try not to cough. I myself find that annoying when, like, people that are on YouTube like end up coughing and have cough attacks, and I'm just like, I can't. It's just like a pet peeve, so I hope y'all don't find that annoying. I'm trying to catch my breath here and stuff. Let's see. What is Michael B. Jordan about? Wow, I can't even shuffle these cards. So what is Michael B. Jordan about? All right, Spirit. What is Michael B. Jordan about? Ooh, that is a lot of cards. Should I take them? All right, let's go ahead and accept them. Regenerator, Sage of Cups. Definitely it says Regenerator, Sage of Cups backwards. So this is definitely a confirmation that he is the type to need alone time and need time to self-reflect by himself, so that he is able to regroup and to be able to make sense of whatever he is going through, so that he can become a better person and regenerate. He is a trusting person. He is someone with a kind aura. It is easy for others to feel safe around him, or, you know, he feels familiar even though he's like famous. People are easily able to connect with him. You know, animals, children seem to trust him. Like, he may be even like a family man. Like, he has that warm and compassionate vibe, the type that is like, oh, he would never harm, you know, almost like a kindergarten teacher vibe, like, you know, trusting, like children just love their kindergarten teacher, ideally, and dogs and animals just gravitate towards them because they're just such a good soul. Men of Crystals, reversed inventor. So he is definitely one to, again, it talks about like having to what is it called, like pull back and really reflect and think about the processes so that he could better himself or better his craft. So he's always in that constant state of evolving and inventing, reinventing. He does suffer through tower moments, and that is something that, as a life path number 9, they are prone to go through, because it talks about completion of cycles. And so throughout their life, they're experiencing like beginnings and endings, and always transitions and lessons about balance, about like giving, receiving, giving to the right people, you know, things like that. And so a lot of these lessons are not always pretty. So he does go through tower moments. Ten of Crystals reversed, delusion. This is someone who has clarity, who is able to think thoroughly, because he does possess the Hermit as his archetype, and the Hermit are one of the wisest in the universe, because the Hermit is able to, well, has experiences like as a life path number 9. It means that you have dealt with a lot of reincarnations, and so all the wisdom that you've carried over to this life experience is still there. And so his wisdom is still there, so he's able to pull back from from those experiences. And even though he's like 35, like, you know, he is able to think more than that. Like, he's able to give advice, and he's able to just see things for what they are. Like, he's not someone who's naive. He's very a well thought out person. He is a protector. Oh shoot. He is a protector, the Woman of Crystals, or he's protected. So he'll definitely be a great dad if he chooses to be a dad. He's someone who loves his family, who is able to protect his loved ones. So that's awesome. Let's now do a reading for Laurie. Okay, tell me about Laurie Harvey. What is Laurie Harvey about? Whoop, that one wanted to come out. Oh shit, it did come out. That one wanted to come out too. I'm gonna accept those. Tell me about Laurie. Let's do it this way so y'all don't see, or we don't see, and it'll be random. Tell me how you do that trick. Do y'all know that song? It's like, oh fuck, the one that makes me, I want to say it's The Cure. But I forgot the name of the song, so don't ask me. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was like 6 cards for Michael B. Jordan, so we'll do 6 cards for her. Ow. I have a random chest pain. Come on. What is Laurie Harvey about? Oh shit. I'm sorry. Shall we do that? Okay, if we don't like these, then we'll pull more, okay? Also, there's a big old pimple I was messing with in the middle. Sorry if it's distracting. It's definitely distracting me, but oh well. I'm an impulsive pimple popper. And so if y'all see my face jacked up, y'all know why. Passion. She's very passionate. You know, she has this like burst of energy. She's very radiant. She has some high vitality. Like, she glows. This woman is beautiful, and she radiates this like aura of like gold and yellow and orange. And so people gravitate towards her beauty because it's far beyond just the physical. Like, she is actually a beautiful person inside and out. 8 of Wands, harmony in reverse. Okay, not everything is harmonious. I do want to say there's some sort of like duality, maybe a contradiction, or there's like this lack of balance. I don't know exactly from what. We'll see right now if we can clarify that. Always on the move. She has that emperor energy. Like, she has to be on the move. She has to either she has purpose or she needs to find purpose quick, because She is a leader. She is an entrepreneur. She has ideas. She wants to be a boss. She wants to, she has ambition. A star reversed. Ooh. She doesn't always have to be in the forefront of things. And if it's not that, it's that she, even though she is a beautiful person and she shines bright, she's still humble about it, and she's not, and she doesn't let it get to her head like that she is beautiful. Like, she could be a humble person about her looks, or she doesn't always have to be in the spotlight. So this might work with the emperor, that they're always making boss moves, and this would be like in the background. Change backwards. So it's hard for her to accept change. I think she's a calculated person, and she makes plans, she thinks ahead. And so when things are just thrown out and she gets hit with the curveballs, it's hard for her to kind of accept that, and she doesn't like that. So maybe that's what it is with the lack of harmony, is that she's easily able to get thrown out of, or she's easily able to kind of she's affected by by change. So that causes like chaos and havoc sometimes. But she is a great person who has a lot of talents and skills, and she's able to just do so much. I haven't seen what she does for a living, but it just seems that she is meant to do her own thing. Either if she's interested in putting out her own name out there and start her own business, I wouldn't be surprised. So let's go ahead and look into their love reading. Okay, people are interested about their, okay. People are interested. What should we read about? Excuse me. Can I help you? You go lay down with your brother and sisters. Go lay down. Okay, let's see. What are Laurie Harvey's feelings for Michael B. Jordan? Laurie Harvey is a January 13th, a Capricorn. Capricorns are really good at hardworking people, and they don't wear their emotions on their sleeve because they're earth signs. They're more composed, and they're very good at managing people. So let's see the love side of her. What does she feel for Michael B. Jordan? Oh shit. Oh, look. She loves him. She really sees a future with him, she sees long-term happiness with him, where they get married, they have children. Their relationship is going really good. This is a very positive card. Wow, the fact that this just flew out and it was the first one I pulled out, it's a really positive card. Their relationship is strong, y'all. So if y'all felt like y'all had a chance with Michael B. Jordan, I'm sorry, but she has her eyes set on him, and she's not letting him go. Excuse me, Astro, what are you doing? Sorry, my dog is just roaming. Oh, okay. What does she feel about him? There is some pain. Okay, I wonder where this comes from. I wonder if they've gone through trials and tribulations, where they have been tested, or where he himself has not been making the best decisions, and that ended up hurting her. So she loves him and she sees him long term. Is the relationship perfect? No. Everyone messes up. And so she is still working on some sort of wounds, and it's taking her time to heal, but she is in the process of getting over it because a 10 is the completion of a cycle. So she's almost, crossing that bridge. What it is, I don't know why she is feeling that way. 9 of Cups reversed. What are the 9 of Cups? Happiness, peace, harmony, and contentment. Opportunities and lucky events can occur with ease. Okay, so there are moments where things are not peaceful, or they're not harmonious. And that sometimes it's just let's clarify. Can we clarify the can we clarify, let's do that again. Can we clarify the 10 of Swords? Okay, I got this pulled out, and y'all know when we pull this, if y'all follow my other readings, this has to do with some sort of like juggling, cheating. So it's not upright. So I wonder if this is something like a small cheat versus a big cheat. Like if this was a big cheat, it's like someone straight up, like there was a sneaky link, there was sex. Maybe this is kind of like a smaller version of that, whether it be like emotional cheating, whether it be flirting with it, whether it be like texting on the low, calling on the low, meeting up on the low, but nothing more physical, like something smaller than that, or like wishful thinking. So there is definitely pain over like a situation that occurred where she felt like Michael B. Jordan wasn't being as honest regarding a situation with someone else. Okay, can we clarify? Whoops. Ooh. Y'all know, or y'all don't know. I don't know. If y'all are new, okay. So I also pull this up when there's like a third party situation, but this means, in reality, this means like harmony and like collaboration and everything. But it may be like there was a third, if not a third party situation, like their relationship was definitely being tested by an outside force, an outside person, to the point where there was temptation, and it definitely took a dip into the relationship. So the cards are just giving me the tea, like, so she's in pain because her relationship has been tested. There's been probably people who are trying to get at her man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Trying to get at her man. There's probably Mr. Michael B. Jordan, who is still fresh in the relationship, right? And is still learning to, respect boundaries and have boundaries with people, because people have the freaking audacity, and especially freaking, I'm not even gonna say, especially people who don't have boundaries, who have no problem being homewreckers and being the other woman. So, all right. So we know about this. What are her feelings for him? Oh, the Magician and the Queen of Swords. I wonder if this is like her so she is a very like, she could be a cutthroat person. She has some air in her, and when she has her sword up, she's like basically like ready to fight. She is someone who she may be a Capricorn, an earth sign, be down to earth, but also she has that air sign where she's great at setting boundaries, communicating, and being cutthroat about it. So she's ready to just fight for her relationship, fight for her man, fight for her happiness. And again, the Magician came out once again. She loves him. She really does love him. I had the Magician pulled out. And where are you? This is Michael B. Jordan's. Chingado. Trust. Yeah, these are his cards. Did I put the other ones in here? Yeah, she had there. I think the Magician was out for her too. So she loves him. Sometimes she wants to be like, you know, cut him off and stuff. Maybe that's her impulsivity, but she loves him. And that's like, she sees him as like everything. Like, he's just talented, he's a great person, he could be a potential great father, great partner, and so it's an investment that she's doing. All right, so what does Michael B. Jordan, how does he feel about Laurie Harvey? He got some explaining to do, homeboy. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. So he feels very passionate for Laurie. Like, he basically is like this young man. He feels rejuvenated when he's with her. He's passionate for her. And so he's just actively pursuing her. Like, he's actively... Okay. He feels brave. He feels like a man. He wants to protect her, be that guardian. How does he feel about Laurie? Oh. Oh, shoot. It's kind of like an addiction for Laurie. Like, he probably can't get enough of her. This probably started as a lust connection, because this talks about like attachment, unhealthy attachment. So yeah, maybe that's how it started. Like, he enjoyed looking at her, like her beauty, and so now he's just trapped and he's addicted. He sees potential with her, like able to build a future. The possibilities are endless. That's his queen. That is his queen. She's full. He thinks that she's full of love. She's so royal. She's maternal. She's nurturing. She's empathic. And he loves that about her. Like, he feels the same. Like, he feels like she would be a great mother, someone great to start a relationship with. And we have the Lover's card reversed, though. So there is some problems, and there might be like minor issues. You know, every relationship has those obstacles, but at the end of the day, they love each other. And so as long as they work on those hiccups, they'll be able to get through it. He needs to work on being able to control his impulsive behavior, his bad habits, his addictions, his codependencies. Let's see. What does the future hold for Laurie Harvey and Michael B. Jordan? What does the future... Ooh, the moon. Okay, there's a secret coming out soon. Can we clarify this? Can we clarify the moon? What is coming out? What kind of secret? In relation to what? What is Can we clarify the moon? What is the moon card represent? What is in the future for Laurie and Michael B. Jordan? Fulfillment. Okay. So definitely they're going to hit us with good news. They're going to hit us with maybe like a engagement real soon. They're going to hit us with good news that they're taking their relationship to a new level, whether that be an engagement, whether that be a baby. Like their cups are are filled right now. Like they're celebrating. There's a lot of celebration right now. There's 9 of cups. They're partying. It is around the time that it's her birthday. His birthday is next month. So there's a lot of celebration, and a lot can happen between that. I wonder if one of these nights they're gonna get these nights of celebration, they're gonna be messy and they're gonna end up having a baby. I don't know. Let's see. Oh shoot. Shall we accept these? Ooh. Temperance, and 8. Okay, decision making. Okay, definitely having to stay sober, or at least like not be incredibly drunk, make good decisions. What's going on? Okay, they're going to have lack of battles, lack of arguments. So during these times, it's definitely a time where problems will be glossed over, because it's just definitely my bad, y'all, a time for celebration. So all these like arguments, petty arguments, are gonna go to the side. What else is in the future for Laurie and Michael B. Jordan? What else is in the future for them? Is there any kids in the future? Whoops. Ooh. Okay, so this says a union reversed though. So something about the union in a Queen of Wands. Can we clarify the reversed 2 of Cups? Because they're to be together. Okay, so there's definitely gonna be problems with their union, like trials and tribulations. Okay. What is going on? What is going on with their union? What is this problem? Can we clarify dualness? Can we clarify dualness? Time and space. Okay, what about time and space? Only time will tell if they will be able to last. Okay. Can we clarify the Queen of Wands reversed? The 2 of Wands, purity. And Inventor reversed. I'm getting a sense that she really has her head on her shoulders and she knows what she wants. And so a lot of the hesitation might come from him. Sometimes he can act withdrawn because he needs time for himself. So that's something that they have to learn how to get. That's something that they have to learn to get through or to work on, is the fact that even though they are a unit, they're gonna have, or they want a family together, they want a future together, he still needs his own space and time for him to recollect himself, to reflect, and to come out a better person. So the intentions are there, but sometimes it's like when it comes to it, it may seem that she may feel a little bothered or a little hurt when he goes into his hermit mode, that she ends up overthinking whether he thinks that he's, whether she ends up thinking like, oh, is he bored of me? Is he moving on? Is there someone else? Like, a lot of it might be overthinking that is coming into play here. And that might even talk about the previous, where he isn't cheating, but it may be a small cheat, where she is hurt. I think she constantly needs reassurance, and that's what it is. Because he is very popular. He's always, people are thirsty for him. So I think she needs the reassurance that he wants her, especially because of the age gap as well. Like, when there's a relationship with that age gap, like, there's definitely need for reassurance from both ends. Like, I'm going out with someone who's 9 years older than me. I need reassurance from him as much as he needs reassurance from me, that we chose each other despite our age, despite our backgrounds. So, all right. So what is in the future? What is in the future? Can we talk about marriage? What's in the future for them? What's in the future for them? What's in the future? What's in the future? Illumination. Okay. A bright future. All these spells. Nine of Worlds. Harvest, dude. Harvest. It is a time for them to be planning of what they want to, of like what they want to sow, whatever they want to harvest. Like, it's time for them to set goals, to schedule dates and times. Like, okay, if they want to get married, set a date. If they want to get engaged, like, he needs to be on it, like, soon. All right. Will they get married? Will they get married? Will they get married? I don't want it to pump out, right? Emperor reversed. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Can we clarify the Emperor? Will they get married? Whoops. What was that? Feeler. Child of Cups. Okay. So by the Emperor, I'm like seeing a cross here. I'm seeing goats. I'm seeing eagles. I'm seeing like gold. And then with the Child of Cups, was this upright or reversed? I think it was upright. I'm definitely seeing children in the future. Look at that. Yes. I'm seeing children. Wait. Okay, what else? What else? Seven of Cups. Fear? What's up with the fear? No fear. There is some sort of fear. There is some sort of doubt. I mean... Oh, heck no. Heck no! Why? My freaking dog is eating my freaking heel. No. Okay. Closing sentences before I go. Y'all want to see? What are you doing? How? Are you serious? Bad boy. Oh my goodness. What in the world? I only wore them like what, once? Did I just wear them once? Okay, this is how it's supposed to look. Why? Okay. We're not barking. Why are we barking? Is Dada coming? Oh Lord. Closing cards. What is the ultimate overall vibe? What is the overall vibe for this couple? Logic, reverse, and aspiration. Okay, so this is a card where it doesn't have to make sense to anyone what their connection is. They operate from the heart instead of like rationality. So whenever they move, they are doing it with their intuition, with their emotions, and not with their head. And so this is just, they have so much aspiration and so much to, like, this relationship brings them both aspiration and like renewed energy, and they're so hopeful. So overall, they're very much looking forward to continuing to build. Okay, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? And they might be very steady because this is change reverse, so they might just keep on going steady and continuing to build with stability. So, all right, I like that. Any other messages about this couple that want to come out? Ecstasy. Okay, very passionate, very passionate. I hope you'll like the reading. Stay safe, everyone. You have a good night or good morning or good afternoon whenever y'all choose to watch this.